What is going on, my people? How is everybody doing and how is everybody feeling? And today, welcome back to another video, my people, and this is going to be a special video. I know y'all been asking about Scottie Pippen. Well, here you go. We're going to get right into it. So Scottie Pippen, we already know, probably the absolute first lockdown point forward that we have ever seen. Okay, like Scottie Pippen was that guy, you know what I mean? Special player, played alongside, of course, you know, Michael Jordan, you know what I mean, for like basically half of his career. I'll say pretty much all his career until he traded to the Blazers. But listen, we're gonna get right into seeing how we can make this build. So look at this, right? 88 driving layup, 65 standing dunk, 95 driving dunk, 85 close shot. So that's just the finishing. All right, that's the finishing. That's only for the finishing. We ain't even done yet. 84 midi, which is tough. 73-point shot to me, which is absolutely incredible. Some decent post control with that 70. Just like I said, he was a great passer. 86 pass, 77 ball handle with the 84 speed with ball is absolutely beautiful for a lockdown. So this is where the build goes crazy. All right, this is where the build goes crazy. So look at that, 97 perimeter defense on a Scottie Pippen build. Who's getting past Scottie? Nobody. 83 on the steal is solid. Surprisingly, he doesn't have a block, but don't worry, I fix this up to where you'll be able to get a block. Then we get some decent rebounding here. Can't go wrong with that. But then look at this, 97 agility, 88 speed. This right here for a 6'8" is nasty. Insane. 97 agility, are you kidding me? 77 strength, 86 vertical. All right, so that's the attributes. So this is what we would need to have similarities just to get the shades and make a solid 6'8" lockdown build. All right, so now these are the badges that he has. So look at all these beautiful gold badges right here. Incredible lockdown. Like, come on, man. There's beautiful lockdown. You know, some decent shooting badges and bronze badges. All right, so this is what he has. So let's go to the My Player builder and make the one and only Scottie Pippen. All right, my people, so we in the My Player builder, as you can see, first and last name Scottie Pippen, right hand jersey number 33. We're gonna go small forward for this build. Of course, we're going 6'8". We're gonna go 211 on the weight, and then for the wingspan, we're just gonna go 7 foot on the wingspan. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Now, this is my favorite part, making the build. So we're definitely going 78 because we want to get those contact dunks that requires us to have at least a 78 combined with the driving dunk that we're gonna have. All right, we're maxing this out, definitely maxing out that strength at 85 because this is gonna come in handy for what you're gonna see. All right, so for this build, only went 80 agility. Even though you had a 97, we're not gonna even hit 97 or any 90s regardless with the agility being high or not. I definitely wanted to go high on the speed just because, you know, the chase downs and stuff like that. We definitely want to go 62 on the defensive rebound. He had 70s for the rebounding, but I said, you know what, we can always put cap breakers to the rebounding if that's what we really want to do. If you want a 70s rebound, then you can do that, but I put 60 just so we can be able to get some rebounds. We definitely get that rebound chaser, we definitely get that box out piece. We're good, we have no issues there. So 65 interior. I went to the highest amount in terms of the perimeter defense. So 92 is, I said, you know what, we're going 92 for the perimeter defense. He had a 97, but you know, we're just gonna go 92 and max plus 1s and 2s so we could get legend and Hall of Fame defensive badge. I think that would be dope. So we're gonna go 80 on our steal. Right, he had a higher, well, he had like a 70, no, I think he had an 80 something still, right? But we're gonna just go 80. It's like I said, this interceptor can literally go to Hall of Fame if you wanted to. All right, or you could go to gold, you know. So, you know, from this you go gold Hall of Fame, that would be a good one. You could definitely do that. Or when you put cap breakers to your steal, I'm gonna show you that. I'll show you all that. He didn't have a block, but guess what, 74. We definitely need at least paint patroller. You can turn this paint patroller to gold paint patroller if you wanted to, or you could leave it and put max plus 1 to silver. That would be incredible too. Now, so we definitely need some ball handle. So we're going 75 speed ball. That's gonna be a good one. Then we're going 75 ball handle, Then we're going 85 pass. So we do get the great pass, and he had an 86, but why waste? We go 85 for bailout. Okay, so this is absolutely incredible. Imagine putting a max +2 to the versatile visionary and turning that gold to legend. Nasty. Ultimate lockdown point forward right here. So look, don't worry. 60 3-point shot, right? But look at that. We do get that 85 midi. All right, 85 midi for that silver deadeye. And then we're gonna go 70 just so we can be able to make free throws. Now, for the finishing, so we're going 80 layup. All right, that's gonna give us some good badges and good animations. Driving dunk, we're going 87 right here. That's gonna give us some more great contact dunks. And then you go 48, but then the rest, hold on, we're supposed to have a, okay, something is off. We're supposed to have an opportunity to get, see, 80, 92. Oh, here we go. Drop this, and then we'll get that 70 when that post control for the post fade feed on silver. So in terms of the takeovers, man, so we get a lot of these takeovers right here, right? This is a good one, right? The lethal layup trifecta gives you 87 layup, gives you 92 midi. That's cool, but I'm gonna be honest with you, the one that I like, let me see, this one to me would be insane, because this gives you exactly the amount that Scottie Pippen had. You'll have the 92 driving dunk. He had a 95 driving dunk, I think. The perimeter defense is 97. He had it when we looked at the attributes. So 97, this would be the good one right here. This would be the perfect one. Sky Warden. Let me see another good one that you can definitely go with. The General might be a good one still. Let's see, I'm trying to find more, but we don't get like a lockdown take. Like, what the heck is going on here? I think that was probably the only one, honestly. So I'll probably just go with this one. This is probably the best one. It doesn't give you no lock take, but I would definitely just choose this one for the Scottie Pippen. You already know, #1 shades. Come on now, man. 2-8 Dunking Middy Maestro, dope name. So perimeter lock, effortless elevation in traffic, unselfish player, one dribble rise is good. Of course, this is Scottie Pippen. I want to show you how the cab breakers, because it says you'll get out rebounding and the wings sag off. Don't worry about that, because with cab breakers, the wing's gonna have to guard you. All right, my people, so with the cab breakers, man, there's so much potential to this build, so much that you can literally do with this build. So I wouldn't put any more cab breakers to the defense. In terms of the perimeter, I would just keep that 92 and just call it a day. But let's say if you wanted a higher steal, right? Let's work on the defense right now. So the steal for this build will be crazy. So I'm adding all of these up right now. You will literally have a 92 steal. All right, so 92 steal for 5 cab breakers here. You'll be able to have that gold interceptor and that gold glove. Okay, so that's gonna be crazy. That's something that if you're interested in, you could definitely do that. The block, as you can see, the block can even go crazy. So we're at a 74, but if we add all of these up, right, we can go 88 block on a Scottie Pippen build, my people. That is scary. 88 block on this 6'8 build would be, I'm gonna be honest with you, that would be crazy. All right, that would be insane to say that you have that, but keep in mind you would also have to do something with the interior defense as well. All right, the 87 driving dunk. So look at that, right? If we add +5 to this, then we literally will get a 92. So we'll get a 92 driving dunk on the Scottie Pippen build, which would be dope. We would just have to put 2 cab breakers to the vertical so we can get the gold, but I don't think we're gonna be able to get gold posterizer, because we need 93 driving dunk. So keep that in mind. A lot of the great movers here, as you can see, the post control would be pretty good if you ask me, because you get so much for it, right? You'll have a 90 post control if that's what you want to do. If you're into the post, you could definitely do that too. That's something that would be good. But in terms of the shooting, right? Let's look at the shooting. So if we add 4 to to this, we'll have an 89 mid-range, which gives you that goal set shot. We have the 60 3-point shot, right? If you was to add everything that we see on the screen, all of these numbers here, then we'll have a 71 3-point shot. So to me, that's not bad. All right, to have a 73 point shot is actually pretty solid, considering that we're at a 60. Then you'll be able to be more comfortable shooting those threes. So that's really up to you how you want to do that. You could get an 80 ball handle with this, with the cap breakers. That's something that you could do. Let's say that you wanted to build up your passing and make you more of just a solid point forward. This will give you 92. From adding 85 with all of these, you'll get a 92 pass act, my people. This build has so much potential. Like, don't sleep on this build, all right? So y'all let me know what y'all thought about the Scottie Pippen build, and until next time, much love.